What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chaos, and welcome to a new live stream episode of Take It to the Table. I am your host, Chaos, as I said, and I'm joined by a new guest of the show. He is a writer on Wrestling Republic. He goes by the name of Soul Man, but you can see his name there, but he goes by the name of Ben. What's up, Ben? How you doing?
Doing very well, mate. Happy New Year to all of you, and it's been a good one, eh?
Yes. Happy New Year to everyone out there that's watching. It's been a good start, to the year, obviously wrestling wise for us fans. And of course, we're going to be talking about the day one pay-per-view that's been gone just less than 24 hours ago. We're going to be just delving into each match, giving our thoughts on it, and obviously the overall pay-per-view. As there's been a lot of a substantial change in that card.
Just a tad bit of a change.
Yeah, 100%. And then, of course, like I said, we're going to be talking about that, and as well as just rounding up as well of maybe to speak going into AEW Dynamite's show as well, giving a little predictions as to what's going to happen, because they're also going to be debuting on the TBS channel and whatnot. But right now, we're going to be talking about AEW. Oh, sorry, no, we're going to be talking about AEW. We're going to be talking about WWE Day One. All right, so without further ado, let's take it to the table. So like I said, Day One has been and gone. Give a broad overview of the pay-per-view. What was your thoughts of it initially, then?
So this pay-per-view for me was the first WWE pay-per-view I watched live since the Rumble last year. So But so as that thought, I thought it was very average. It's a very average pay-per-view for me. Honestly, I feel like it didn't need to be a pay-per-view. It could have just been like a lineup for Raw or Smackdown or something like that, or maybe like a mixed show. I thought it was just pretty average.
Yeah, no, I can understand that, definitely. I think just that, especially with the marketing behind it, didn't make it feel like it was special. There was, even when it was first announced, it didn't really look like anything special. It was just, just a compilation of superstars backstage getting ready to go out, and then Day One. I'm just like, okay.
See, if like I was booking that Day One, I would have put like every title on the line to make it like a new season, new start for the year. Fresh start, try and maybe get every title on the line. But I think there's only what 4 titles on the line. US wasn't defended, Intercontinental, SmackDown Women's, nor the Women's Tag, and it's like you've got all that just sitting on the sidelines. But
that just shows like they have not cared for those titles for a long time. When you look at the product,
like Shinsuke defended his Intercontinental at all since he won it.
Exactly. It's I think that, and that's the second time that's happened as well. When he had it the first time, I don't think he barely defended it either.
Ah, yes, the beautiful design, and now we've got this shitty hunk of gold.
There you go. That's the beautiful design right there. Definitely. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Exactly. That's the best title ever. But it was really weird. As much as they probably backstage talks have been saying that they're trying to go for a new feel or make this feel important, but there was also talks from WrestleVotes saying that there was lots of pitches being thrown at them, different stage, different ropes, different camera angles, all this stuff, and majority of it got declined. People say obviously where they had white ropes, but they've done white ropes before. And in the kickoff show, they had this one new camera angle where it was like really up close to the ring, that was underneath the ropes. But for the main pay-per-view, they didn't even use it. So I'm just like, okay.
Getting some of them SmackDown versus Raw camera angles from the 360. Like, let's embrace that. It's like, no, we're sticking to the same. We're not changing shit.
Yeah, forget it. Just like, we just want to just stay as it is. If you press one of the buttons, can't remember which, it'll make it so it isn't deleted. Okay. My apologies. 1 second. Sorry. Our the owner of Wrestling Republic just gave us a little insight there. You have to take up the background. There you go. Thank you for that, Ben. Thank you very much. But yeah, this one was definitely, as much as they try and make it speed, feel like it's something, it's a, I guess, new season, or make it give it a new important feel. Yeah, there was only one, maybe two matches that felt important. The rest was definitely filler, I would say, in my opinion. But yeah, let's just go get into the match card. So we'll start off with the kickoff show. Have you seen the kickoff? Kickoff? You did? Okay, fair enough. Okay, so basically, the kickoff show was the tag team match between Cesaro and Sheamus. Sorry, Cesaro and Ricochet versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland. Was this Ridge Holland's debut match? Was it?
I believe so. I mean, if it was a hell of a bloody debut.
literally. Oh. Yeah. So 5 minutes in. Sheamus was obviously, I think probably less than 5 minutes in. He was just like, Sheamus was like, nah, you ain't gonna face me. This is Ridge Holland's time, kind of thing. Tagged him.
Yeah. He was like, I'm gonna shine. I'm gonna make Vince proud. I'm gonna be a true main eventer one day. And then 5 minutes in, he rolls out the ring and he's done.
It was just so random, like, because I got jumped into the match like almost more than halfway, and I just remember I just saw there was a lot of blood on the canvas. And then I just saw Sheamus there by himself. So that's when I had to backtrack, watch it, and see what happened. So yeah, Ricochet obviously tried to do a front flip or like a mini 450, and then his his foot and shin actually just went right across Ridge Holland's face, possibly broken his nose. And yeah, he was out for the whole match. And yeah, Sheamus had to go and carry the whole match.
Do you think Sheamus still has that face guard thing he's been wearing last year? He just passed the Holland, like, here you go, buddy. You can take this.
That would be cool. That just makes
long-term booking. Long-term booking. That is it.
Long-term booking, and WWE is very good at long-term booking, ain't they? Yeah. So obviously it ended up being a 2-on-1 match. Didn't face Sheamus because Sheamus won.
I was surprised that he won. I was like, shit, that really makes Sheamus look good.
Yeah, definitely puts. Yeah, and it was Ricochet that took the pin as well.
Yeah, no, Sheamus took the pin. No, I'm sorry, Cesaro took the pin.
Oh yeah, Cesaro did. Sorry, apologies.
Ricochet got laid out of the ring, and then Cesaro just got taken out by Sheamus.
Yeah, that was. They could have gone notable. Like, why does Sheamus have to win? I mean, obviously it's meant to include him, but since Ridge ain't there, then I don't know. It was a really awkward decision to make. Do you think the right person won, though? Do you agree with it?
I like Sheamus. I like every time Sheamus won the title, I'm always been like, yeah, I like Sheamus. Let's go for him. Although I do feel bad for Cesaro and Ricochet because I think they're both exceptional talent that deserve more.
Understatement, 100%.
I'll tell you what. I wonder if was it because he broke his nose or the blood, and Vince just saw the blood and was just like, get him off. No blood. We're PG.
110%. He was just like complete. We gotta keep the sponsorships happy. We gotta get that money, even though we're making budget.
And then you look at someone like on AEW Rampage, you had the Bunny, Penelope Ford, and Ty Conti and Anna Jay, who just went to town on each other, bleeding like absolute animals. And it was just like, yeah, we'll let that continue. No, that's fine.
Yeah. Exactly, man. It brings character to it makes the match mean something. Like, obviously you don't want to
imagine if Ridge Holland pins Cesaro, looked right into the camera, bloody nose and everything. I'd be like, that's an image.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's backwards, so annoying. But other than that, I hope Ridge doesn't have a full blown broken nose, because I'm pretty sure I'm still not sold over him. I'm still not sold on him, I should say. Because I got a feeling it's one of these things where I fear that if he gets injured or something, like take him out of the picture for a while, that might be his chance gone. Like,
I mean, look at Balor when he won the Universal title. Just that one injury, and he never been the
same.
Never been the same.
Well, until he went to NXT, but yeah.
NXT.
But yeah, hope everything goes well. And yeah, he gets back as soon as possible. So that was the kickoff match. So Sheamus and Ridge Holland won. Then it went to the main card, which was the Usos versus the New Day for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. What was your thoughts on this match?
I mean, how many times have we seen this matchup?
I know, right? This is like the Cena and Randy Orton of tag team matches.
Oh my God. It's like, yeah, they're both great, but I could probably look back last year and count on my hands triple times that I've seen this matchup.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good feud. They've got history in the, like, when Kofi Mania was all that thing, and then it was like, oh, we forfeit Us, and then they did that. I was like, that was great storytelling. But now it's just like, I've seen this, and just get something new. Come on.
I know. It's definitely their go-to, as you know, when a part of the thing that there's no, but that's the thing. It's so you know how Vince feels about tag teams, so he can't be bothered to build anyone up. So he just goes to the one that has the best chemistry. Know that we'll always get a 5-star match, and you know, come up with something new for the tag team division. Yeah,
it just shows the tag team division's bare bones.
It is. It is.
I mean, who else? What are the tag teams on SmackDown?
Exactly. I have to really think. Anyone in the comments, please let us know as well if I'm not missing anyone. But yeah, so it's Usos, New Day. I guess now Sheamus and Ridge.
The Mysterios. You got the Mysterios.
Well, that's on Raw, but
they're on Raw. Okay.
Yeah, they're on Raw. They got drafted. Yeah, they got drafted.
Oh my God, I actually can't.
Yeah, it's literally bare bones. It's as bad as the women's tag team division.
Oh my God.
It's absolute tragedy. So
it really is time just to unify those tag titles and make them one.
It's been long overdue. I'm getting tired. I hate those title belts.
Oh my God, the 10 pence tag title belts as well.
Yes.
10 flattened out. There you go.
110%.
It's the fact that commentary like, these are the tag team gold. And it's like, gold, mate, come on.
Exactly. What are you seeing? Like, it's, oh my days.
Do you think they keep them out sell well in the shop, like replicas? Do you think they sell well, and that's why they're keeping them?
I don't think they sell well. Not anymore. No one cares for them. Nah. And the thing is that there's been talk about them having new designs. They're ready, but they just won't put them out for some dumb reason. I don't know what it is.
Budget cuts. Who knows?
Yeah, budget cuts. Yeah, but sorry, excuse me. Other than that, even though we've seen it 1,000 times, it's definitely one of those matches where me personally, I don't really get bored of. So I was still invested in this match because I know, they always put on a good match. It delivered. It was a good start to the pay-per-view. Honestly thought I didn't realize that Xavier Woods was his hometown, and I was just I
thought he was doing like that king, like this king gimmick of being like, oh, my subjects of this city, but it's like, no, he's actually from there. It's like, oh,
yeah,
would have been nice if he built that, trying to get
exactly. So when I found that out, I was like, okay, yeah, they're definitely gonna win, even though the New Day does not need it, but they were gonna win. But no, it was the Usos came out and they retained. They actually retained the tag team titles, which I'm happy for. I love the bloodline to hold it. Now I don't know who's going to take it from them. It might be the New Day eventually. I don't know, because like I said, the tag team division is bare bones to hell. You
know what? I can see maybe if they bring Imperium up from NXT, maybe they'll take it off them.
Imperium, but they're a heel team.
You never know. Heel and heel. If you guys got to get the tag titles off them, they might just do it. Maybe.
I wouldn't say no to Imperium, but you can't have Imperium without Walter, and Walter doesn't want to go to the main event.
Oh, that's it. He knows to stay far away from there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I keep me in NXT around, so yeah, he's staying in NXT. So, or maybe MSK. That's a good shout.
That is a good shout, actually.
Yeah, MSK is a good shout.
Predictions
of the year, 110%. Who's going to be promoted and who's going to get released? No, not that we wish anyone to be released, but they don't have a good track record. I'm sorry. No, it's already close to April already. You know what I'm saying? That's usually the dark times for people to go. So,
oh God, yeah.
Fingers crossed, though. Fingers crossed that no one does. So yeah, next up, the next match was I think it was Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. Now,
Jesus,
I honestly couldn't give a shit about this match. It's 110% toilet break. I feel bad for McIntyre. It's been for this, like, if he's not in the title picture, he's in some meaningless feuds. Jinder Mahal now,
Sheamus, which is a shame.
Yeah, it's I feel really bad for him. But the grass may be green on the other side when we get into what's happened in the main event. So of course we'll get into that. So we'll go into that. But this match I could not care for. I really hate Madcap Moss, and I know that's what they're going for, but it's not the kind of hate that I don't think they want.
He's got X Factor. That's sort of like get off the fucking screen.
110%. 110%.
I mean, it's like they had Moss and Happy Corbin. That was it. Yeah, like before McIntyre came out doing like this really crap, like jokey pranksters, like, oh, what you call in Scotland is like, oh, it's women are sheep, and it's just like, don't, please just shut up and get to the match.
Yeah. Spoilers. Oh yeah, I forgot to even mention. Sorry, going back to the previous match, the 3D. They actually did the 3D.
Oh yeah, that was nice to see.
Yes, 110%. It's one of the greatest tag team moves of all time. So if that is going to be part of their repertoire, I am so here for it. 110%.
3D, hell yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That was good. So yeah, thanks for reminding us there. But yeah, this match didn't do anything for anybody. What was obviously the ending result of it? Obviously, Drew McIntyre won this one.
Good.
But backstage, there was a little altercation. He was having a little interview with one of the interviewers there, and then he got jumped by Corbin and Madcap Moss, and they basically did the old sandwich the chair between his in between his head and throat, and then crushed it with this. It looked mad heavy, but it probably wasn't.
I think it's being reported by Fightful as well that McIntyre is going to be out with a neck injuries thing as well. So that's a shame. Yeah. So hopefully it's not long term. You know, because that was kind of. I thought that was obviously kayfabe, and I thought that was going to be obviously building into something that might happen again involving the main event. The aftermath with the main event of the card. But yeah, let's hope he gets well soon. Hopefully it's not too severe. Yeah.
But yeah, moving swiftly on from that match. The next match was another tag team match. It was RK Bro versus the winners of the old RK Bronament, the Street Profits. With a special appearance from the greatest hip hop group of all time, Migos. Now,
I don't know if it's just because I'm an uncultured swine, but who the hell are Migos?
That's what I'm saying. So don't put yourself down. It's a total understandable if you don't know them. So, they are quite popular in the hip hop group, in the hip hop community, should I say? One of them is going out with Cardi B. Do you know Cardi B?
Yeah, and I know that one. I know who that is. I've seen the memes. Yeah. I've seen all the stuff.
Coronavirus. Shit is real. No, yeah. So one of them going out with her. They're one of the biggest names in the hip hop community, but they're not the biggest group ever. They've had a couple of good songs. Their song, one of their songs was the what happened there? That was that. They didn't even do anything. I didn't know what the purpose was. I don't know what their purpose was.
I honestly thought they were going to sing RK Bro to the ring or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I thought something. Either that.
Just don't have them there just to. I know their song was like the theme for the pay-per-view.
Yes, it was.
They're not even calling them pay-per-view anymore. What are they calling them? Premium live events.
Is that what they called it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're calling them premium live events now. It's like pay-per-views are 2005. Let's go for the new premium live events.
Oh, dead. More dead. Oh my! I never knew that. I thought it was just
pay-per-views.
Oh my god. Anyway, I don't know, but yeah, it was a pointless showing up for them just because it was their hometown, and it made no sense. But Anyway, going back to the match.
Yeah, the match. Let's talk about the match.
Yeah, let's talk about the match. Yeah, which was I thought it was pretty decent. You know, Street Profits being Street Profits, being more animated than usual in terms of Montez Ford. But yeah, I thought it was a good outing. What was your thoughts on it?
I thought it was really good. I thought the Street Profits looked really, really strong during this match.
100%. There was a couple times where like you thought they were gonna go a bit heelish kind of thing. There was a couple, you know, heelish moments, but I guess you can't have two faces, you know, facing each other because it's kind of weird. So they have to do something. But yeah. There was good moments. Obviously, Montez Ford doing his overhead thing from the turnbuckle. I don't know how he gets that amount of ear clearance to do that front flip over the turnbuckle to the outside.
Magic.
I don't know how he does
magic.
Absolutely magic. You know, and then of course there was the innovative finish. Even though we've seen it numerous times with obviously Riddle doing the pickup, and then Randy Orton landing a devastating RKO to Montez Ford, and of course the RK Bro retained and are still the Raw Tag Team Champions. I didn't think it was going to go in any other. I didn't think it was going to go either way. And they were going to retain regardless, but still entertaining from them for sure. And again, Migos came back in and started just posing for no reason, and then was it.
Got to get that screen time. We've paid money for them.
They look so lost. I can tell that they are so part-time fans, or if at all, they watch the wrestling.
You see, Riddle handed the title to one of them, and he had this big chipmunk grin on his face, like, title.
Yep, that was. Oh my god, that was fun. But again, that was it. Moving straight on, the next match was, of course, the Edge versus the Miz. Now, this was much than anticipated. I honestly was expecting a squash match, 110%.
This is my match of the night.
This is your match of the night. Okay,
this is my match of the night.
Delve into this more. Why did you love this one so much?
So, I'm a big fan of Edge. Obviously, everyone loves Edge. But I'm also a really big fan of The Miz. I think The Miz is just amazing in general.
Okay.
Just great. Mike's skills are great. He's been like from back when he debuted to now, he's just ascended. You know how big of a Miz fan I am? I watch Miz and Mrs. That's when you know you're a Miz fan. Yeah. You watch Miz and Mrs. and you're not drunk or anything. You watch it because you're invested in The Miz.
110%. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a true person. He's definitely someone that is truly evolved over the years. Like, if you wanted to pick someone to think that you see the evolution across the years, he is definitely someone. Edge just said it as well. Like, he's obviously built an empire and all this kind of stuff, and you know, is that good that you. Yeah, it was a good output. From them. The Edge brought back the Brood entrance, which was awesome to see. That was awesome to see. And then, but of course, the main highlight of the match was Beth Phoenix.
Yes,
she comes and returns,
coming back with a Mad Max looking.
Yeah, style. Mad Max. It was kind of funny to see her like try to be as angry and show that grit face that Edge does when he's really pissed.
She stood there for too long. Just
it was like
she having a tricky shit or what? It's like, come on, get to the ring.
Yeah, it was an awkward moment, but and her music, I don't know why. I feel like her music didn't go well with it.
It didn't fit her look at all.
Yeah, it didn't fit her look. She needs to have it updated. But yeah, it was good seeing her back, even though she just left NXT like a month or two ago, and then she comes back in. But yeah, great to see her. She obviously chased off Maurice, which looks so good, by the way. She never ages. Maurice she's like fine wine,
like a porcelain figure. It's just like, get that in a museum.
110%, man, 110%. So yeah, she chased her off. Distracted Miz, obviously, and then he turns around, gets a spear, gets speared out of his boots, and then Edge wins with his wife by his side this time. I think this is the first time that they have actually publicly acknowledged it on there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so as well. Do you think we're going to get an Edge and Beth celebration in the ring like Lita and Edge back in the old days?
Oh my God. You're going there. I mean, that would definitely get a ratings pop, maybe for the
hell yeah.
But I LOL that chicken shit. 100%. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I want to see that. I don't think I want to see that. No. They got kids. It's fine. No, we don't want to see that.
They got kids, man. They got kids. Yeah. Think of the children.
Kids. Think about the children. Someone please think of the children.
Think of the children.
But yeah, Edge and you know what's going to happen, right? More than likely that they're going to be doing a tag team match at Mania.
Yeah. Do you think Mania or the Rumble?
Well, that's a good shout. I just
realized, do you think they can keep this feud hot red until Mania, or do you think they're going to be like, nah, just get it to the Rumble, then?
I think no, knowing them, you're right. It's probably going to be either they're going to do they're going to be managers by their side at Rumble, and then do it to Mania, or you're right, they'll probably do the tag match at Mania and then probably try and run it to Mania. Sorry, do the match at Rumble and then try and run it through to Mania maybe.
Because
it might be one shot and done.
What we could possibly do is they do Maurice and Beth at the Rumble and then do the mixed tag at Mania.
That too? Yeah, that too. But you think Maurice will come back out of it?
Yeah, when's Maurice and Beth last had matches? I know Beth was recently in the Rumble.
Yeah, Maurice has not been in a match since probably that match against Cena and Nikki. If I recall. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes from there, really. We'll just have to wait and see. Next up was the women's title. It was Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan for the Raw women's title. This one I actually forgot this was happening. I'm not gonna lie, because I must say as well, prior to this, I didn't really look up the card too much. I just knew that the main event, the tag team match, the Bronament final, and I think Drew McIntyre and Madcap Moss. Everything else I completely forgot. This one, because we really seen it on Raw, I was just like, oh, okay, this is happening. I forgot about this.
Yeah, it's like Raw's 3 hours. I can only remember an hour and a half.
There you go. Exactly, pretty much like every other Raw episode, maybe less than an hour and a half. But yeah, this match was okay. To be honest, I was not really paying too much attention to it. But I honestly thought that
Liv was going to win.
The winner was going to go the other way.
Yeah,
I think that was like, really surprising.
When Liv was talking about the wee lass and being like, "I'm going to do it for her," I was like, "Oh, that pretty much solids that she's going to win it."
Yeah.
But now they swerved us. We got Vince Russo. Now Becky Lynch has won it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Vince Russo, goddamn. Regarding the
Becky, I feel like Becky's just, to say less, shit now.
You don't feeling Becky anymore?
No, I mean,
fair enough.
Like, she was great, absolutely great. Obviously, she went off due to her pregnancy and all that, but when she just came back and squashed Belair like nothing, and they're trying to be like, oh, she's a heel, she's big time Bex with that really god awful CGI head thing when they do it.
Yeah, I know, right? Flip it out.
That's a fever dream if I've ever seen one.
100%. Cringe.
Cringe Lynch. Yeah, we'll do that instead of big time Bex.
Yeah.
But I want to see Liv win it. Like, I feel like Liv's like she's the last surviving member of the Riot Squad, R.I.P. Riot Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Give her the title.
I was totally expecting her to win it. But I don't know. I guess they don't want to have another Nikki Ash situation on their hands. Maybe they just don't think she's ready. But then again, you're trying to build. It's an annoying thing when you're trying to build up stars, but you keep burying them.
Yeah,
Becky doesn't need the title anymore. Why don't you just do it the other way and make her chase it?
Yeah, is Becky going to fall off the card without the title?
Yeah, it's
Is
like
Becky going to sell less merch without the title?
No, like she'll be fine.
People love the person and the cat and like the whole thing she's got. They don't love her just because she has the title.
Yeah, exactly. It's really backwards. I was really surprised that she won. And it looked like it was a bit of a botched finish.
Yeah,
because it looked like she hit the rock bottom. Still, it's called it the OG. She hit the rock bottom, and then she went for the pin. She was looking for the ropes, but she wasn't that close. And then still went for the win. So it was a bit of a botch. I don't think she needs it. It wouldn't surprise me if they're gonna just throw this or give this win to her on a random episode of Raw finally. But then again,
who do you think will take the title off Bex?
I would have said Belair, but I don't have any faith in her now. They pretty much buried her again. I don't know who they're building towards.
It's Tamina. Watch it. It's going to be Tamina.
Ain't nobody meaner than Tamina. She wins it, and then probably.
Yeah, and it's Tamina versus Natalia at Mania. That's going to get the seats.
No, it's going to be Dana Brooke. She's going to become double champ.
Jesus,
she's going to be women's champ and 24/7 champ, 100%, man. That's what you're going to see, man. But if you didn't notice by now, Becky Lynch won. She retained via what she was trying to do through cheating means, but she was too far from the ropes, so it just came off as a clean win. God knows where that's going to put Liv Morgan now. It felt like they had much faith in her, and then they don't give her the title. So I don't know where they're going with this. Maybe she might win the Rumble. Who knows?
Yeah.
She could win the Rumble.
Could win the Rumble, and then goes on and wins it. I mean, that'd be a big thing for her, a big moment. Well deserved.
Yeah, 100%. Someone said in the comments, Bayley versus Becky. True say she's not been she did.
What the hell is Bayley?
She's injured.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. She's had a injury. She had to face Bianca Belair at one pay-per-view during that whole thing when she was trying to bully her and all that stuff. But then she got injured about a week prior, and then it was like a MCL injury, so that takes you out for months.
That's a nasty one. Do you think she'll come back with the Bayley buddies?
No. No.
There's like a Rey Mysterio pops out of the stage with the Bayley buddies launch at the same time. It's like, oh shit.
Nah. Then again, you never know. No,
you never know what Vince is going to wake up and be like, yes, Bayley buddies.
Yeah, definitely. It all depends on what side he gets out of the bed. 100%.
Oh god, yeah. And then you've got who stole Bray Wyatt's gimmick again? Alexa Bliss. That's it.
I picked that as one of my worst moments of 2021. I could not stand that Alexa Bliss stick. I'm so glad it's done and buried.
I honestly thought I was hungover when I was watching her steal his gimmick. I was like, I'm drunk right now. I got my blood level, my alcohol level must be off the charts seeing this fevery.
Absolutely, it's definitely a fever dream, 100%. Someone said in the comments, if you're not one of the four horsewomen, good luck on the main roster.
He has a fair point.
Yeah, pretty much. It's dire now. It's pretty much, it's really, really dire. And the best, obviously NXT right now pretty much has the best roster right now in terms of the women's roster.
Yeah, being AEW's developmental as well, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Wait. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know what you meant by that.
I think it's a good thing because I love AEW. So
okay, cool. I was about to say. I think it's a win. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm tired of people keep saying like AEW is just poaching off WWE's people. I'm just like, no, AEW is putting right to people that WWE have wronged.
Yeah.
Quick pause on this. It just really pisses me off in terms of people that saying like, what when people say like, all right, if someone gets released from WWE and they're just like, oh, it's a shame. I hope he finds better, a better place to find him. And then when they go to AEW, they're just poaching WWE guys. I'm just like, are they not supposed to go anywhere else? Like,
yeah, and then you look at NXT, it's like, all the NXT rosters like former ROH guys or New Japan guys or Impact.
But no one says anything like that. It's
because they're just like, WWE is wrestling. There's nothing else. It's like,
people, you were
what about New
brainwashed.
Japan? It's like there's only WWE. There's only Vince and his company.
You just blinded by the glitz and glamour and the pyro and stuff.
It's nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's nostalgia. It's like, you remember when Rock and Austin won at 17? It's like, yeah, it was good times then, but there's other companies, there's other stuff. Let them do their stuff. Enjoy everything. There's alternatives. You can have opinions about what you like. You like WWE, you like AEW. Heck, even if you like GCW, which I think are doing absolutely great things, by the way.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. It's wrestling at the end of the day. It doesn't matter which company they work for. You should like the person for what work they provide, not for where they've been.
Exactly. I mean, there are like certain people where, like, you know, that it'll be a straight no if they showed up in AEW, like the lifers. Like, it'd be mad to see The Undertaker or John Cena in AEW kind of thing. But I mean, I would love it. That will completely mess up the wrestling status quo. But
give me Austin and Brian Pillman Jr. as the Hollywood Blondes again. Let's do that.
I'm down for that. 110%. I would love that. Because that guy needs some character work. But anyway, moving on from that. It's just like, why are you restricting everyone to WWE? Like, that is not the be all end all.
Exactly.
It's just like, if they want to go there, then it's fine. And the thing is, the difference between AEW and TNA is that TNA definitely lived off that nostalgia, and then they made those old guys take the top spot from all their homegrown talent. You know, look at Main Event Mafia. They took all the gold, and that was all full of people.
Aces and eights.
Aces and eights. They relied on nostalgia just for them to get a good ratings pop kind of thing. Whereas AEW, sure, you have your Stings, you have your Paul Whites and stuff, but they are in the back, and they're not winning titles.
No. I mean,
it's frustrating. It's a really frustrating. Like, that's why I stay off Twitter, because there's a lot of toxic people they're just keyboard warriors, and they don't know what the they're talking about. And if you are a fan of AEW, you're just like, you're just a mark, and you know, it's called logic. Let's just get it out there.
The way I describe Twitter is like World War I's no man's land. Just don't bother entering it.
Don't bother. Exactly. 110%.
Stay in the trenches, know where to stay, and don't get shot.
Just camp.
Camp with the intervention like it's Rust on Modern Warfare 2.
You know them ones there, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's resume back onto this. So this was the co-main event, and now the main event was originally a singles match between Biggie and Seth, turned into a triple threat, which was Biggie, Seth, and Kevin Owens. Then it went to a fatal four-way, which was Biggie, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Bobby Lashley. And then at the last minute, it turned to a fatal five-way.
I just like to imagine someone went to Vince like, let's do Biggie and Seth. And he was like, no, we need more. It's like, Biggie, Seth, and Owens, more. We need, add Lashley, more. Damn it, I need more. And it's like, Brock, that's it. That's
more meat. That's what he wanted. More meat. Big sweaty man slapped meat.
Oh my days.
He must have had an he probably had to leave the gorilla position to go to the toilet about 5 times when he saw this match come up.
Dude's heart exploded and needed a pacemaker installed. Just like, keep him alive.
110%. So for those that don't know, then again, why are you watching this match? This show? Because obviously, you know, this is full of spoilers. But anyway, so it was originally meant to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns had to pull out because earlier in the day he got tested positive for the dreaded coronavirus. Which, by the way, I hope he gets well as soon as possible.
I hope so as well. You know, best Reigns.
We already miss you, Tribal Chief. Don't worry, man. I hope you get well soon. So they one was down, but where was he going to put Brock? So they just added him into this due to his free agent status, that thanks to his advocate Paul Heyman. And now
if you've got Brock there, you might as well chuck him in something.
Yeah, you got to chuck him in something, innit? Yeah, definitely. So yeah, he was added into this match. Pretty much it was almost like a finisher fest for the most part.
Yeah, this was like someone loaded up like 2K13 and just gave everyone finishers and just said
finished. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, obviously Brock was doing his thing, signature finish, like German suplex everyone. Then he got speared out of his boots by Bobby Lashley through the barricade. Good game planning from certain people. They knew the biggest threats were Lashley and Lesnar. So obviously Seth and Kevin was working together, and Biggie was trying to take care of Lashley. Didn't really see that much interaction, or that Seth and Kevin didn't really turn on each other.
Yeah, they did, which was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was quite different.
I will say though, Biggie was like overshadowed in this match completely.
Yes, yeah, 110%. Yeah, it was sick and fiddle, 110%. But yeah, overall, eventually, I think Lesnar F5'd everyone.
Yeah, who was it? Was it Seth and Biggie was in the ring, and then Biggie did the big ending to Seth, tried to do it to Lesnar, but Lesnar was just like denied, and then just F5'd him for the pin.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was mad. And then of course there was eventually Biggie took the last F5. Someone said in the comments, it sucks that Biggie. Well, yeah, there you go. So
let's discuss the finish. What do you think about Lesnar becoming champ again?
I don't know, because like in a way I'm happy that it wasn't Reigns, because this obviously the outcome clearly shows that Reigns was going to lose.
Do you think?
I think he was going to lose. I like, because you can't have Lesnar, their big draw, one of the biggest draws, lose twice in a row, 2 big matches. So I think he was definitely going to win a title. They gave it to him. But I also feel bad for Big E, because to be honest, in my opinion, Big E's reign stinks or reeks of Kofi's reign, which means that it was a disappointing run.
And how fitting was it that Lesnar ended Big E's run like he ended Kofi's run?
Exactly.
So Xavier Woods, watch out, mate. Watch out.
Yeah, watch out. I think he has something against us, man. He has something against us. I'm just saying. I'm just okay. No, but
Get the hashtag rolling, boys. Get the hashtag rolling.
It would. He could have pinned Seth. He could have pinned Kevin. No, he went for
Big E Langston.
Yeah, man. Anyway, I would have totally preferred that he probably would have lost, but there was no way they were going to make Lesnar lose twice, 2 big matches in a row, and yeah, I would rather it be Big E. If I really had to choose, I'd rather it be Big E than Reigns for the minute. I'm still holding out. For Reigns versus Rock for Mania. I doubt it's ever going to happen.
You know what I think with that? I think at the Rumble, we could see a title unification match between Brock and Reigns.
I think so as well. Now, like, they have so many possibilities right now. So they could either do Lesnar versus Reigns still for the unification. They could still do that and add Bobby into the mix. So Bobby finally gets his Lesnar match that he's always been pitching for. Lashley could win the Rumble, face Lesnar at Mania. And when it comes to Reigns could possibly face McIntyre at Mania.
Give McIntyre that WrestleMania moment that he
exactly. Yeah, he could be the one that could finally dethrone. Because now he's had like a decent time without the title. He could finally have that chance to finally get that WrestleMania moment that he definitely deserves. Yeah, the possibilities are endless, but WWE is freaking stubborn sometimes, and it's not until sometimes it takes us as fans to say no, do this kind of thing.
It's like Daniel Bryan and the Divas give him a chance stuff all over again.
Exactly, like you really got really into their heads.
I'm calling it right now. Braun Breaker's going to win the Rumble.
Oh my God.
Braun Breaker's going to he's gonna get Tommaso Ciampa's title on Tuesday at that New Year's Evil stuff. Then he's gonna go to the Rumble and he's just gonna go and win it.
Yeah, 100%, man. Imagine there's a lot of hype behind Braun Breaker. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but yeah, he's definitely got a huge future as long as they get rid of that damn name. I hate that name.
It was a Steiner name. It's got heritage and history, and it's like,
like what did he have? I know Scott Steiner has not really said the nicest of things about WWE.
Not the nicest of things. It's very what's the word? Humble,
man. Please, man. That guy is everything but humble.
Hey, he's a mathematic genius.
That is true. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. He's
something against Samoa Joe for some weird reason. I think it's because he's fat.
No, 100%. But yeah, I mean, right. So let me ask you: are you happy with the outcome?
No, I wanted. If I had to pick, I would have picked Biggie or Lashley to win.
Biggie or Lashley? Okay. Not even Owens, considering he's re-signed.
Yeah. See. Personally, I would have liked that, but I feel like with the inside info of Owens re-signing, there would probably been something in his contract like, hey, you get a title run. And that made me think like, oh, Owens could win because of the contract situation. But it's just poor Big E. He's just going to go right back into the New Day like nothing happened.
I got a feeling, it's looking bleak for Big E, and he deserves more because you can see that he can thrive as a single superstar. He did it before in the New Day. But for some reason,
back in the day when he was with Ziggler and AJ Lee. Well, that seems like a long time ago.
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah. That was a while. That was what, 2012?
Oh my god, yeah, that was after, Punk and all that. I'm pretty sure because Punk and Brian. Wow.
So I mean, I really feel for him. Hopefully he doesn't get fully Kofi because Kofi didn't really have a chance to get back that or redeem himself for that.
I mean he lasted longer than Kofi, so I mean, hey, that's a plus.
That is true. But we'll have to see what happens. He might get a throwaway match at the Rumble. Might get his rematch at the Rumble against Lesnar, maybe.
Or maybe at Raw,
maybe at Raw. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But there's only so many dates that
I'm not going to wait 3 hours for that match. I'll watch the highlights. Thank you very much.
Of course. Yeah. So let's see. Let's check the comments. Someone said New Day's triple threat match for Mania.
No,
that will never happen.
Never happen. New Day have always said that they're tight knit. They don't want to do a feud against each other. If they were going to do it, it would have been when Big E had the title. That could have easily headlined the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Even if it was friendly, even if it was a friendly,
it was a perfect opportunity match. And even what was it during the King of the Ring that like Xavier and Kofi could have faced off, but they didn't do it.
They didn't do it. They
didn't pull the opportunity. That could have easily been God.
I mean, let's just use that as a testing water to see how they would be like against each other, and then later down the line, do a triple threat somehow. But they ain't gonna do that.
If they're not gonna we're never gonna see a triple threat New Day match. Oh my God, Goldberg does have one match left on his contract.
Does he? I thought he did it all already.
No, he's got one more left.
Shit.
We're gonna get Goldberg versus Brock. Round 2, baby. Let's go.
No, round 3. No, technically round 4.
Oh my God, Goldberg.
Yeah. They had the WrestleMania 21. They did Survivor Series. They did Mania, and they would do another Mania. Flipping hell. Yeah, no, I'm good. Leave it to how it was before, like the Survivor Series one and the Mania one. The second Mania. Leave it to those two. We don't need another one.
Did you see that Goldberg and McIntyre match? Oh my God, that was a train wreck. Literally, does one spear, can't even get him up for the jackhammer, and it's like, Goldberg, you were great back in the day, mate. But it's time to go back to retirement home.
He did kind of redeem himself against Lashley at Crown Jewel. That was a good match.
That was good because Lashley's a good worker.
Yeah.
You trust Lashley in the ring to look after you.
Yeah, 100%.
I would have liked to see Big E versus Goldberg just because Big E's been making good jokes about Goldberg.
What's that you're saying about me slapping meat?
Yes, I will pay to see that match. But what would you use Goldberg's last contract match for? put someone over, good main eventer.
I mean, he's redeemed himself like after the previous train wrecks. Like he redeemed himself at Saudi, and like in that Saudi match, he redeemed himself from his previous Saudi matches as well as the match prior to that, which was against McIntyre. So yeah, now you have to put someone over, someone meaningful. It doesn't have to be someone that's already made.
Goldberg versus Braun Breaker.
What's it? You love Braun Breaker, don't you?
Braun Breaker's good. He's good. I want to see him as champ. And if he's like his uncle with the maths, then he's a real good man.
There's a 65% chance that I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. And if you take 30% of that, then you got a 55% chance. Fuck it.
I just like to see someone behind him with a chalkboard, like trying to do the calculations, like, shit, carry the 1, minus the 3, times the 6. Shit, maths, I didn't get it.
Have Dana Brick, remember she was
all the mathematicians for, well, no, was it Primetime Players? Was that the tag team?
No, it was Titus Worldwide.
Ah, that's it. Yeah, that's how we can get Dana Brick TV time.
Yeah.
Mathematician. Yeah, like the librarian for AEW, and then we could do a trademark infringement.
True say. What's it? Roman versus Goldberg. The match never happened for WrestleMania. Oh yeah, the Battle of the Spears.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's what Vince is probably saving it for.
Oh, God. Do that a crown jewel, man. Like,
do it for this.
You know, Saudi Prince loves nostalgia. Bring Goldberg.
Yeah, I mean, he did try to have Ultimate Warrior and Vader come back,
and Yokozuna. Exactly.
Vince would love that. He'd be like, "You can bring back all these old stars. I'm gonna make so much money."
Dig him out the grave. They're still fine, right?
Yeah, he's got a broken neck, but he can still sign autographs.
Flip it out.
Oh my God.
But yeah.
See if they do a unification title match. I can see that being a Saudi show headliner.
Yeah, 110%. Because I think the next Saudi match is the next Saudi pay-per-view is scheduled to be in February.
Whoa. It's a premium live event, not a pay-per-view anymore.
Apologies. I'm very old school. Sorry. Premium live
right. Event. These old people with their pay-per-views.
But actually, it's kind of right because no one does pay-per-view anymore in terms of like no one's gonna go to Sky Box Office and buy a pay-per-view for £20 anymore.
No, I mean AEW still do it with Fight TV. You know, I'm happy to pay a £20 pay-per-view for them because
that's fair enough. Okay, so they still go for that old model. Fair enough. But yeah, more than likely, most of the fans are either they got the subscription or they are finding the stream via other means, if you know what I mean.
Or they're sailing the 7 seas and going for that pirate life.
Yeah, definitely. I love that.
Yo ho, we live that pirate life.
Ben says we need Ben to use this Vince voice more.
Well, I guess I know what I'm going for Halloween.
This is suit and tie, just do the Vince McMahon walk.
Just running up to people in bars, handing the releases. You've been released from my company. You're gone. Go to TNA or Impact. You're finished.
Give me candy or you'll be future endeavored.
Running up to people is like, I'm trying to make a baby with Stephanie because that was a weird storyline I was trying to do in the 2000s.
Oh my God, what was he thinking? Imagine if that actually went down.
Mate, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
110%. Oh my goodness. He's such a weird guy, man. Oh.
Mate, he's one of Forbes' top businessmen of last year, so he's doing something right.
He's got that Khan in his back pocket. That's why.
Not Tony Khan, Nick Khan, here to save the day.
I think he's that old. He's probably thinking like, oh yeah, I definitely got Khan. Like he tried to put a business behind against me, but I bought him out and I got him in my back pocket.
Do you think he thinks Nick Khan's Tony Khan is like, yes?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think he thinks
you in my pocket.
That's what I'm saying. I think he actually thinks he's got him in his pocket. But yeah, I can't take Vince anymore in especially in his promos and stuff. Like, have you seen the latest promos he's doing with Austin Theory?
Oh my God, yeah, it's like, I love firing people. It turns me on.
And it's stuff about a pencil. I'm just like, what are you on about with a pencil and a rubber? I'm like, what is this guy?
It's like the Wolf of Wall Street. He's like trying to sell his shit.
Yeah,
like,
in a very shitty way.
It's like this bottle cap. It represents the title, and it can do shit. Put you over with the people. And then Austin Theory is just like, when am I going to get my release? Okay. I stole your precious egg from Red Notice. So you're going to fire me either way.
Just hurry up and put me out of misery. It's just like, it's only a matter of time.
Send me to Impact.
Flipping hell. We have gone on a huge tangent. I'm so sorry, people. But yeah, at the end of the match, of course, Lesnar won. He is now the new WWE champion.
Look at him. He's so happy. He's got his baby back. He's like,
yes! He's got that same look. Remember when he won the Money in the Bank match? And then people were like, I know, I can't believe I won it.
With the lunchbox, it's like, yes. He's going to take that back and ride his tractor.
So it's what you... Gonna see him in his farm.
Like, honey, I'm farming wheat with my title across my waist. It's like, yes, Brock, you've done it, mate.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You can tell he's having so much fun with this thing.
Yeah.
Now and also, what the hell's what's happening with Heyman? Because I was totally expecting him to actually come into this match and then somehow interfere and screw it over. But
yeah.
That Heyman thing is now out the window. What's going on now? Like,
I mean, it seems like Heyman's back to being Brock's advocate. So unless they do, it's like it's just Brock and Heyman, same old. Or unless Heyman's going to be like, I was actually loyal to the tribal chief and cost Lesnar the title and maybe a unification match.
Yeah, they might just do that. They're long it out till then to the unification title match. Yeah.
I mean, we've had that title for what, since 2014?
Yes.
So
they've been talking about...
It's nearing the same age as the Spinner title, which, controversial opinion, I think the Spinner title looked amazing. So,
yeah, it looked great, but it didn't look great when certain people had it. Like, it didn't look great when Triple H had it.
It looked like he picked up his title his daughter made him and be like, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
I love your
design. Good on him.
Punk saved that
title.
Even
Punk, to a degree. It didn't look good on him.
I think it looked great on Punk. I think Punk made that title top tier looking. He made that title look great, in my opinion.
Okay, fair enough. Jeff Hardy?
It looked good on Hardy. It looked really good on Hardy.
Okay. So the worst person was Triple H. I agree. It looked really bad on Triple H.
Triple H and I don't want to say Orton, because I feel like Orton needed maybe a more serious looking title, because it's a bit, like when did he have it when it span?
Who? Orton?
Yeah.
No. Ever since Cena didn't have it, then they just put a big nail in the middle and stopped it spinning. So yeah, when Triple H had it onwards, it didn't spin. I think the only people that had it spin was Cena and Edge.
RVD. RVD had it when it span because he had it.
RVD had it when it spun. Yeah. Yeah, true.
What a title! I miss those days. And that was just a big network logo.
Yeah, I do like this one. I mean, it's better than it's definitely an upgrade.
From the scratch one, The Rock introduced that was there for what, a couple of months, and then they just
it was a couple of months. The scratch. I didn't really like that. I'm not sure. I don't really. I have mixed feelings with that when he had the big word champion.
Champion.
In case he didn't know.
I mean, I honestly expected just to keep the champ thing at the bottom and just be The Rock, be like, I'm the champ.
Yeah. That's too kiddie. I mean, even though it's kind of hypocritical because like they aim the product towards kids, but yeah, it is what it is. That would be a bit too trying to be cool with the cool kids, something like that.
Yeah, I'm hip and cool. I've got my cap backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Kids.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. What about Jinder Mahal from 2017 WWE champion?
You mean the best champion of all time? Jinder was the best champ.
Okay, so this is the last time we're going to see Ben on this channel. So don't ever say such blasphemous stuff again. That is, oh my goodness, what?
I'm a heretic.
Clearly,
constantly send me to the deepest, darkest woods of Scotland. I'll live in the Highlands and feed off fish and mackerel.
That definitely. But yeah. Yeah, we're not going to be talking about that. But,
I mean, hey, Drew was champ, Jinder was champ. When are we going to get Heath Slater come back and be champ?
Never. he had his chance. He was tag team champion. That's the most he's going to get. All right, so that's always going to get. So yeah, overall, it was a pay-per-view. Out of 10, we usually do this on the show. When we wrap up the show, we usually give a rating out of 10 of the pay-per-view. What is your rating out of 10 for WWE Day 1?
6.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Okay, fair enough.
Because I feel like the only matches who had real build-up was Edge and Miz. And maybe Becky and Liv.
Really? Not even the Big E match?
No, because, I mean, Big E's got history of Lashley. We'll go with that. He had a wee bit of history with Owens. But it just... It doesn't feel personal when it's like that 4-way. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, people were just getting added in for the... Yeah, that, all right, when you say it that way...
If they kept it as Big E and Seth and did a good build-up to the match, then yeah, that would have been great. But no, they just went... Now we'll stick in Owens, we'll stick in Lashley, and now let's stick in Lesnar. And it was like Big E got lost in the shuffle. He got, all this star power just pushed him down.
It's true. Yeah, when you think of it that way, yeah. Yeah, there was nothing personal. It just felt like, the odds are stacked up against him. And I thought, like, in my opinion, initially, I thought it was going to be a situation where, if he gets the odds stacked up against him and he comes out from it, then obviously that builds him up because that shows that he can survive.
He can hang with the big fish, sort of thing.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, as soon as Lesnar was put in there for sure, like I was just like, yeah, he ain't gonna win. Because if Lesnar wasn't in it, I would have said that Biggie would have retained.
Yeah, I think so as well. Because there was actually something posted on, I don't know if it was WWE on Fox or BT Sports, that actually showed the winning as Biggie defeats the other 3, but with Lesnar's picture. So I don't know if that was a graphical error or something, which makes you think like, oh, they added Lesnar in, it changed a lot. But
yeah,
who knows?
I think so. I think it definitely messed up everything. But
I think we can both agree that the worst match of the night was McIntyre and Moss, just because it was.
Oh yeah, 110%. 110%. I need to. I really miss Baron Corbin. I really miss him because this gimmick is just not doing it for him, in my opinion.
No.
I do miss that, but yeah, that is I say overall my I would say I'll probably, you know what, I go a little bit higher, so I say for me 6.5. 6.5.
Was that 0.5? Brock having the happy face, or was it?
I think the 0.5 was definitely the tag team matches that definitely brought it up a bit. And yeah, I guess you could add in Brock's surprised look, and also the potential of Brock versus Bobby, because at the end you saw the camera was looking between them two. So
yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah,
I would love to see that.
So who knows? This change could be a blessing in disguise. You never know. We might not get Reigns at the end.
Wait and see.
Yeah, we just have to wait and see how WWE just can't seem to handle the amount of gold that they have on their hands and just fuck it up somehow. Somehow.
Golden silver with those damn.
It's right in their face, and they somehow just like, okay, we could definitely do that, but we're gonna throw in some love affair in there and then just do some car crash TV. How about that? Yeah, let's do that.
Oh. Get some Jerry Springer on for.
Get some Jerry Springer in there. Ben says Big E was planned to lose the title as of last Monday. Oh, right.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's shit.
Oh God.
Also, let me know in the comments, guys. Like, are you happy with Big E's run? Did it feel better or along the same par as Kofi's run as champ?
What do you think, Chaos? What do you think?
I think it's. I think this one. I think Kofi's run was a bit better simply because he got to feud with. At some point, he got to feud with a main event star, which was Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
With Big E's run, he feuded with what? Bobby Lashley.
Lashley was one, but I can't remember who else.
Drew McIntyre was a throwaway one, but we knew that wasn't going to go anywhere because Drew McIntyre got drafted to SmackDown and he had a match in Saudi Arabia. There's no way that McIntyre was going to win. So that was just clubbered together for some dumb reason. Mm-hmm. And then during that, and then what?
Is that it?
and then just had this thing with Seth, but Seth is a mid-carder now. He's officially a mid-carder. Like, he could put on main event matches, but it's been main card feuds. Mm-hmm. Kevin Owens, not really believable. So at least with Kofi's run, he got to feud with Randy Orton, and at the end of it, Lesnar. But Biggie didn't have no beef with Lesnar in the beginning. During the whole point, he just got funneled in. So in all, this was worse than Kofi's run. When you think about it,
easily,
which is unfortunate because Biggie deserves more. And knowing how the company works or runs, it's definitely a thing where you ain't going to see him as a 2-time champion or going for the title, which is sad. Which is really sad.
No, definitely, because Biggie's great. He works great with crowds. He's got that good connection with the crowds. But it's just a shame he's just getting screwed over by bad booking.
100%. It is annoying, but we'll see what happens. We might be wrong. We might be wrong. Somebody might win the Rumble.
What way Vince wakes up and makes decisions anymore. Right?
Yeah. You never know. He might win the Rumble, face thingy Lesnar or Reigns at Mania and win. Who knows? What's going to happen?
That's it. The title picture right now is very interesting.
It's very open now. 110. It could go our way, or it could. I just have trust issues. I'm sure every WWE fan has trust issues.
It just comes with the job. It comes with the job of being a fan.
100%. Let's check the comments. Raw was revolving around Big E, Kevin Owens, and Seth only for so long. Even Bobby Lashley entering the match was a surprise, but suddenly out of nowhere, Brock Lesnar, WWE champion, mind blowing. Pretty much. But even that feud when it was Big E and Kevin, it was originally Seth Rollins, and then out of nowhere, Kevin Owens came out and came into it.
It seems like they did that because they were surprised that Owens re-signed with the company.
Yeah, and that's what they do. Like they sweeten the deal, saying like, okay, if you resign with us, we're going to give you this little.
Yeah, it seemed like Owens was being booked like John Moxley was when he got shoved out with EC3, and then they were just like, oh shit, he's resigned. We've got to make him look good.
Yeah,
let's chuck him in.
Yeah, definitely. God knows what's going to happen. Obviously, Seth is still going to be lingering around the title picture. With Owens, I don't know. It's a really bad track record. I don't know what's going to happen. We just have to wait and see tonight. No, not tonight.
Who knows for the future? Yeah. Who knows? Maybe Owens and Sami Zayn will tag up again and maybe go for the tag champs or something like that.
I'm cool with that. They go good chemistry.
Yeah, I wouldn't be complaining. That actually make a good tag team. Build a tag team up.
Yeah, why not? 100%. Okay, so that's our thoughts on day one the pay-per-view. We're just gonna round this up as well quickly. So AEW Dynamite is debuting in America on the TBS channel. They've been marketing it to hell that they're gonna debut as that. And for the US, it's a bigger channel than TNT. It makes more sense to get more viewerships and whatnot. And they've got a pretty stacked card on this pay-per-view. Special show. So the main event, well, most likely going to be the main event, is Bryan Danielson versus Hangman Page 2 for the AEW championship. I just wanted to get your predictions on that, Ben. What do you think is going to be the outcome of that match?
So I think Page is going to retain.
Okay. Do you think it's going to go to decision, or like it's going to be a full match?
It's going to be judges, isn't it? This one, Brian's.
Yeah.
Who do you think the judges are? Let's go over that.
It's going to be some random people. I don't know. I think it's going to be people of the wrestling community. But this is the second time that they've actually brought judges. Keep in mind. This is the second time. They've never used them. I mean, it never went that far to them to use them. But yeah, this will be the use. I think the last time it was just people that's well known within the wrestling world.
I want to see Jim Cornette be a judge.
Oh my God. Perfect. That guy would not be able to keep his mouth shut. He would just
he'd just be shouting, "Where's Twinkle Toes?" Cornette, calm down. But no, I could definitely see. My thing for Page's run is that I think he'll keep it, and then a big heel that needs a win will take the championship with him. So maybe MJF, I think, will be the one to dethrone Page.
Who again? Sorry.
I think MJF will take the title off Page.
Yeah. I'll be down for that. 110%. I think also that Adam Page is going to retain. He needs the win. Like because at first I thought that it was going to be a situation where Brian Page, Adam Page was going to win on his first or lose at his first defense because the pressure got to him, and he loses at his first title defense. And I honestly thought that Danielson was gonna win. But now that it's gone to a draw and they're extending this, I could definitely see him make sure that obviously makes him to be more definitive. And then maybe in the next pay-per-view, which is what, Revolution? Yeah, Revolution. Yeah. Maybe that's when MJF might win it. But yeah, they are so lucky to get MJF, man. They are such a lucky company to have someone as good as him.
Yes, God, when that bidding war happens in 2024, it's going to be something.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be absolute madness.
Speaking of TBS, right? What do you think about the TBS title match, Jade Cargill versus Ruby Soho?
I think Jade Cargill is going to win. Even though, do I think she's ready? Probably not. But they are desperate to give her a title. But Britt Baker's busy with it right now, and I'm pretty sure they got someone big plan to take it off Britt Baker. But they need to give a title to her, and she's on a winning streak, so it just makes sense. Like Ruby Soho, like she could be one of the face of the front facing people for the TBS channel, for the women's division. That's fine. But yeah, she will eventually get the title. But yeah, I don't think, not just yet. I don't think. It just feels like if they do it now, for me, in my opinion, that it would just feel like they just did it because she just didn't get a good run in WWE, so they just swing it to her kind of thing. That's in my opinion, though.
I would see. I think Jade needs the win because it would make her keep looking strong. I don't think Ruby would be affected that much by a lot.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, we'll just have to see on that. But yeah, I agree. Jade Cargill will definitely win that one. Who else is that the best? Is that the old ones?
We've got Madcap versus Brian Pillman Jr., I think.
Sorry, is it Aleister Black versus Brian Pillman?
Yep.
Oh, then yeah, Aleister Black.
I don't know who could win there. I mean, that's a tough one.
Look, Stevie Wonder could see that it's not Aleister Black will win. That is like, yeah. I'm not sold on Brian Pillman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but he needs a lot of work on the mic.
He needs to. I think he should embrace his father's loose gimmick and or something.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know. Maybe they might be able to embed that, like in terms of Aleister Black, bringing him into the world of craziness, and he's just like going nuts. Maybe. But
I want to propose a question to you, Chaos. With AEW debuting on TBS, and we know Tony Khan loves surprises. Do you think we'll see any debuts on Wednesday?
Oh, that is a good question.
If you think about it, all the Ring of Honor contracts are up as of the 1st, so
it might bring who's the ROH champion?
Jonathan Gresham, is it?
Maybe, yeah.
There's two Ring of Honor champions technically, Brandido and Jonathan Gresham.
Oh yeah. No, I think probably Gresham maybe, because he's looking to obviously represent ROH across all promotions. And AEW love opening that forbidden door. So
I thought Brody King with Malachi Black, because it has been heavily.
Yes. Yeah. Brody King could definitely come. Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, he could debut. But that's the thing. Unless you're real, because to be honest, I don't know much about Brody King. I always heard about him. But yeah, unless you really know him, it's not going to be like a shock to the system.
No.
I'm thinking of someone that's going to be big, but who's
Danhausen?
Who? Danhausen. Isn't he injured?
He's injured, but you never know. He might just roll up in his blimp, just like.
Maybe. I don't know. I got a feeling they probably will save him for that Casino Battle Royal or something. I just got that they love doing surprises. Then I'm just thinking of someone who's been released. That's
Braun Strowman, the Titan.
No. We don't need Braun Strowman. He's not AW. He's
gonna have that train noise coming in. It's like, shit, here we go. Is the
Nah, Two people don't think I would ever see in AEW is him and Bray Wyatt.
Really? You don't think we'll see Bray in AEW?
Nah, they just don't. It just doesn't fit the mold. He's got too much of a WWE kooky mind for him to really flourish, because they're more grounded. I mean, I understand they have a couple kooky characters, like they got the Chris Statlander and they got the Abaddon chick, but there's only a couple. Whereas WWE, they thrive on that kookiness, and so does Impact Wrestling to a degree. So AEW is a bit more grounded. So I don't know if it will show up on there, if it will survive. I can't think of a big name. Obviously, I think a surprise will definitely happen. It has to happen.
Oh, it's a new network, new year.
Yeah.
And be like, which is kind of like a detriment to AEW. Like everyone's just expecting surprises now.
Yeah, 100%. Someone said, time for Ember Moon. Is she?
I don't know if her 90 days is up. Is it?
Yeah. But then again, is she on 90 days? Because she was in NXT. Didn't it get reverted back to the 60 days?
That's the question. It would look at it would have to be with the contract details if she signed it.
Yeah. I don't know if she got reverted back to that or not.
Screw it. Give me Nia Jax in AEW.
Oh my God. I'm not like most girls.
Oh Nia Jax versus Nyla Rose. 30-minute Iron Woman match. Let's go.
Yeah. Nyla Rose can take Nia Jax. Yeah, they can handle each other. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll believe it at that. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, I don't think whoever the debut is, it's not going to be mind blowing. I think they're going to wait until the next pay-per-view. That's when, like, it will have to be like Karrion Kross or something. Sorry, Killer Kross.
Oh, Killer
to do, and then do
is
him
justice. Is he going to come out with his BDSM gear again and be like, yeah,
the gimp mask and everything? Yeah, definitely, yeah. Or the American Psycho suit and tie look.
Nah, more like Lord Humongous from Mad Max 2.
For flip's sake.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, I digress. So yeah, those are our main predictions. I think that's pretty much the matches that's been announced for that show.
Oh, speaking of, what about Johnny Gargano?
Johnny Gargano, when did he leave? Oh yeah, his contract ran out. Yeah, Johnny Gargano is a good shout. The world is in his hands, really. He can now stay back.
He's got a baby on the way as well, so you might want to take some time being a father, do that.
Yeah, 100%.
But if you think about it, what would be cool is we could see if Johnny Gargano joins up with Adam Cole and Bobby and Kyle, we could see them four versus the Elite in a blood and guts match.
Oh man,
think about that. The Elite versus NXT.
Yeah. And then you're just going to see all them WWE marks going nuts. See, I told you they're copy and paste.
Told you, they're just booking the same shit all over again. They're just as worse as Vince.
And to be fair, I'm actually happy that they made things kind of canon in terms of they acknowledge that there's beef in Kyle O'Reilly and Cole. I'm really happy for that. Because it would just be jarring considering if
it's like, yeah, we're all best buddies. It's not like the last 4 years have any impact.
Yeah, I'm very happy that they did that. 22nd of June. I'm trying to find the rest of the card, and I can't seem to find it.
I think there's only been three matches announced.
Right. Oh yeah, and there's the Lucha Bros versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Oh yeah, shit.
For the tag team titles, Lucha Bros are going to retain.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You think Christian will turn heel on Jurassic Express?
Eventually, he will. He will. He has to.
We're gonna get heel Christian again. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. And bring back they can't. It's a WWE theme. Never mind. You can't do it now. Never mind.
I will do a knockoff version.
Yeah, do a knockoff version. Why not? Screw it. But yeah, those are our predictions on AEW's Dynamite upcoming episode on Wednesday, live on TBS or on Fight TV if you're watching from overseas. And of course, we'll be obviously probably going to do a review on that as well. So I'll be sure to look out on that as well. When we post that. But yeah, other than that, we've come to the end of the show. Most importantly, thank you for coming onto the show on your debut. On Ticket to the Table. Thank you very much, Ben.
I hope I'm not going to be expecting my release right after this. You know, I'm already released. Like,
breaking news on WrestlingRepublic.com. Ben has been future endeavor from taken to the table.
Well, time to go to my future endeavors.
No, definitely. This won't be the last time. Definitely, you've been good peoples. So yeah, don't worry. You will be seeing you very soon here. Definitely. So yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, as always, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel as well on Wrestling Public and Unofficial Take It to the Table. You can see our social medias underneath there. So please follow me at Robert_Chaos on Instagram. And we want to drop yours down, Ben. It's
yes.
Okay.
You want to follow me on Instagram? Is that SoulGameMan123? All the best, yes.
Yes. And yeah, until next time, guys. This has been Take It to the Table. Peace.
Adios.